One of the typical specifications that you're going to find in your geo report is a swell potential test. This is going to give us an indication of how the material is going to behave when it's preloaded with a foundation or a slab and is exposed to heavy amounts of moisture such as a rainfall event. So what we're going to do is simulate a 95% compaction at a -2% moisture content in a ring. We're going to pound that into this ring of a known volume. We'll be able to, because we know the maximum dry density and the optimum moisture content, we have prepared a sample to be able to simulate this. We'll pound it into this ring. We'll place it in this dish right here with one of our digital dials on it, and we're going to saturate that with water. And then that's going to begin a possible swell on that material, and we're going to record its swell potential. So here's our sample that we've prepared. We know that this material is approximately 113 pounds dry density. So if it's 113 pounds maximum, we're shooting for about 107 pounds at a 95% compaction. I know exactly how much material to add to be able to simulate that in these rings. So with this amount of soil that I've weighed out, I know that this will give me 95% compaction of our maximum dry density for that soil. We're going to place it into this cylinder right here and get it into our ring. All right, we'll take out our ring. All that soil's been added to this ring. We're at 95% compaction. We've already taken a moisture content on it. We know we're at -2% of optimum, and we're going to load it. We're going to have a simulated load of 100 pounds per square inch on this, and we'll inundate it with water and see if it has a swell potential to it. We'll place our porous stones at the bottom and on the top to be sure that moisture is exposed to all sides of this ring. We'll zero our dial out. We're zeroed out. We have our water, and we're going to add the moisture to this and see what the swell potential may be. We're going to let this saturate until there's been a minimum amount of movement over a certain period of time. At that point, we'll observe what the dial is reading and determine the percent swell potential on this. Oftentimes the contractors are trying to find an import or a borrow to bring onto their site because they have some desires, have a need for fill. This is one of the tests that'll be required to determine if an import is acceptable. So as a contractor, you're going to want to know in advance, have that in your mind, that the specification might have a swell potential requirement for it. So you're not often able to just go out and pick out any soil that you want to incorporate into your site. This is a good test to determine if it may be potentially not good for your project.